What's the deal? What's the deal? You already know who it is. It's your favorite Auntie Pooh, and I'm coming to you with a brand new story. I'm gonna try to finish it all and try to just knock it out, make it real, real simple. So look, I'm coming to y'all with a story about watch y'all kids. When I was younger, I had a homegirl or whatever, right? And her family was cool, religious people. Never thought nothing of it. So my mom never ever let me spend the night in nobody's house. Mama didn't play that shit. My mama always felt like people don't run their house the way she run her house. So it's a no go or whatever. So this particular friend, I always asked to go to church with her and stuff like that. And never was no problem with her mom and dad. Well, she had more sisters and brothers and stuff like that. But it just, I've never seen nothing or whatever, right? So one weekend, mom was like, okay, you can spend the night over there. You know what I'm saying? Okay. She finally let me spend the night or whatever. So as we laying down sleep or whatever, and we chilling, her room door open, and it's her brother. He like, oh, y'all sleep? She like, get out my room, ain't none of that. He like, what? I'm just in here looking at your friends. So me and my homegirl look like, nigga, you older than us. And at the time, yeah, we like older boys, but he probably was like 23, and we probably was like 15. You know what I'm saying? Nigga wasn't checking for an older nigga like that. Maybe 17, but definitely not 23. Not at that time or whatever. So we sitting there chilling. And so my other homegirl, her mama, was a church person. And she was green though. Like just so into the church, like if she felt you love the Lord, she'd let her go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Not really doing no fact checking. You know what I'm saying? So she thinking, oh, because these people is, they into church and all this, is all good. So we end up going over there, but I end up staying late because what my mama do is like sometimes she'll be like, yeah, you can spend the night, but then my mama, if she went out or something, like on her way from the club, baby, she coming to get me. You up? Yeah, I'm about to come get you. Like you spent the night, like you was over there past 12. That's the next day. You can come home because ain't shit she can cook, or you know what I'm saying. That's how she was. So I noticed one night when we was over there or whatever, it was probably like 12:30, whatever. The homegirl wasn't in the room with us no more, and I'm like, damn, where's she at? You know what I'm saying? Like, where's she at or whatever. So I was looking for her because I know her. Earlier she had said like she wanted to go home too or whatever, and I was like, oh well, she stayed on the same street as me. You can go home with us. You feel me? So I was looking for her. Mama like, where's she at? I'm like, I don't know. I don't see her. Mama said, see, that's the shit I'm talking about. This is exactly why you ain't coming back over here. And I said, what? What I do? I'm right here. She said, because where the fuck she at? Why she ain't in the room with y'all? She like, that girl got older brothers and older cousins that all live in here. And which was true. Which they did have a big house or whatever, but they was a big family. So it was like 5 brothers, 3 sisters. You get what I'm saying? They was a big family. So it's always cousins and stuff over there. Or whatever. So she was like, so when I told mom I didn't know where she was, mom was like, you ain't going back over here or whatever. I'm like, damn, bro, like I'm almost 16, you on some bullshit. Like that's how I felt, right? But thank God she was like that. So like I said, so the next couple of weeks I couldn't go over there. So they had a party. My mom was like, you can go to the party, you gotta be home by 2. Whoopty whoop. Okay, no problem. We go to the party, we have a good time or whatever. The homegirl disappear again. I'm like, hey, don't disappear too far because if you going along with us, my mama gonna be tripping if you ain't with us. She said, I'll just call my mama and tell her. I said, nah, my mama don't play like that. You gonna have to call your mama in front of my mama. So my mama can know, like, bitch, I'm not responsible for your child making, you know what I'm saying, making her own decisions or whatever. Do it like that. So we chilling. She didn't come home with us that night. So my mama was like, I don't know what the fuck going on in that house, but I know your ass better not be doing a motherfucking thing. I'm like, I ain't doing shit. Like, I ain't doing nothing. Man. So time passed on. It's probably been about 6-7 months or whatever by now. The homegirl pop up pregnant. I'm like, who you pregnant by? She never say. And I'm just like, Okay, so I'm assuming it's one of the brothers because I'm thinking, who the fuck else could she be fucking with, right? Because we're teenagers. They're teenagers, they're older. You know what I'm saying? But they still teenagers. Like it's a brother 18, a brother 23, a brother 20, 17. You know what I'm saying? So, it could be any one of them. This one I'm thinking. So I wasn't thinking nothing heavy. So I told y'all, like, my shape used to be real bomb when I was younger. So I used to always get older bitches that had, like, issues with me. Even my own family, like, bitch, you just want to say a bitch out here fucking and sucking because she shaped right. And I ain't doing none of that yet. You know what I'm saying? Just because you bitches is getting fucked at 12, So, whatever. Anyway. So, I never just assumed shit. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway. Her mama one day. Her mama called and was like, I need to talk to Pooh. And my mama like, for what? She like, because this motherfucker won't tell me who she's pregnant by, and I want to know. So, I was like, Mama, I don't know. So my mama was yelling at me. You do fucking know. Y'all be over there every time I go to pick her up. You talking about she not in the room. I'm like, but Mama, I be laying down. I don't know where she went or whatever. Like, I don't know or whatever. So her mom was like, came over there. Nigga sat us down. They had belts on the couch. Girl, like a whole intimidation tactic. Like, I was gonna tell them who she was pregnant by. And I'm steady going, how I'ma tell y'all something I don't know? I can't tell you something I don't know. I do not know. You understand? I do not know. Right? I don't know. Right? I don't know. So, my mama like, oh, you really don't know? I'm like, Mama, I truly don't know. She said, well, who you think it is? Who she say she like? I said, she ain't never told me she like nobody. I'm being real with y'all. I don't know. So her mama like, who she got? Oh, I guess she, what's she calling? What's the name in the Bible? I guess she her. Well, I guess so, bitch, because I don't know. I truly didn't know who she was fucking with. So, her mama was like, if I don't find out what's going on, I'm going to just go the fuck up. Now, you know your music can't be in my videos.
You act like you don't get them in there from my
I'm monetized. And you got your stuff monetized too.
Only one song. It's not monetized. Ha.
Get the fuck out before I kill you. Go! Oh, I can't stand my son. Lord, I can't stand my damn son. It made me lose my damn train of thought. What part I was on? Oh, so her mama was like, oh, she don't want to tell me. I'm going to find the fuck out. So she had a baby. Her mama go to the house and tell him, like, whoa. All the boys like, I ain't slept with her, I ain't slept in it. So the mama like, okay, well, all y'all brothers, if it's a DNA, if I get DNA, shit, I'm going to know something around this motherfucker, right? It's going to say, not 100%, but this is go towards family. So that's the one she did. They do the DNA test. Now, they do this DNA test, none of the brothers come back. But the DNA is within their family. Y'all, why her mama, like, literally after she had that baby, her mama was on her head. It took for her granny to be on her deathbed, and her granny asked her granny told her, like, you killing me. Who is that baby daddy? We need to know. Nobody is mad. The baby is here now. It's a beautiful little boy. Like, who is the daddy? Because let me tell you something about this particular family. And if these bitches on here watching me, so what? I'm talking about y'all. Because this is the truth, because I was there. I ain't got to say allegedly, because I was there. They all look a certain way. I'm going to say it like that. You know how, like, you can tell people, brothers and sisters, they all the same skin complexion. They all got the same type of eyes. They all got the same type of look. It is no way from the mama to the daddy to the kids. it just looked like a whole blend, right? Why to come to find out, it was the motherfucking daddy baby. Right? So when they did the DNA test, it was saying like family members. And so we all thinking, and I'm literally the one, my mama cracked the case, right? So when she get the DNA back and they're saying, like, it ain't the boys, but it's somebody he related to, right? My mama looked at her and said, that's that damn daddy baby. She said, because if all these boys, even a 23-year-old, it wouldn't have been that bad for her to tell who she protecting and why. Why they go up in her room, find her diary, because they didn't accuse the daddy at first. They found the diary. When they found the diary, she had wrote how she was in love. Now remind you, they daddy a preacher. He the preacher of the church. Well, he a deacon. He wasn't the head preacher. He was a deacon of the church. So he sat in that front row. You know how the pastor be at the pulpit, and he have his peoples right down the side of him. He be right there. And his wife be sitting right in the front row of the church. I said this story to say this. Watch who the fuck you have around your kids. Just because somebody holy don't mean a goddamn thing. And do you know that man, her mama ended up filing charges on him and all that, and just because he was a member of the church, and he didn't directly do the DNA test, they couldn't prove it like that. But you know, the church like shunned her family the fuck out. Basically said, well, she a little hoe, he married, he a man of God, of course he fell for the flesh. Like, they made every excuse for him fucking with a minor. Every excuse, and she got a baby by him. Now remind you, her baby is probably 25 now. If we 40, and then we was like 15, so 15, 25, alright, yeah. About 25. And here's the oldest child, 40. All I'm saying is be careful who you have your kids around. And just because people put on the front like, oh, we're holy, we churchy, we this, we that, that don't mean a motherfucking thing. They will fuck your kids, molest your kids. People that's too holy, I don't play that shit. Well, the Bible said, nah, because y'all be picking and choosing on what you want the Bible to say, long as it go with what you think. Yeah, the Bible also said we should be happy with a slave master. And y'all trying to tell me that was the word of God that was written by man. You understand? We ain't talking about no shit written by man. So yeah, that's what I was coming to tell y'all. And I'm going to keep doing little stories like this, little short stories, just to let y'all know, you know, I've been through a lot. And if you've been through something, you ain't the only one. You know what I'm saying? Everybody done got manipulated and used by somebody in their life. Whether it was their parents, their lover, their friend, their cousin, whoever, it don't matter. Everybody go through something, but we can tell these stories to try to wake people up so they can understand it's okay. Say no. Don't feel awkward. Tell a motherfucker no. Because that grown man, I always wanted to ask her, what did he tell you to get you? But I did ask, let me take that back, because I did ask her. And she just was like, it was the way he like preached the word of God. It was like talking about how he loved this and loved that. And she went to him for understanding. And he gave her a baby. Be careful who the hell y'all gonna get information from. The listening ear be a listening bedroom. I'm just saying, I love y'all. Have a good one.